when a movie sees success, there is a high chance of a sequel. Let's take for example the Captain America movies or the Avengers. Well, the same pretty much happens in the automotive world with cars. And today, we're looking at the sequel of Audi's largest and most popular SUV lineup, the 2017 Audi Q7. Let's begin by looking at the exterior, and let me tell you, the designers have definitely had a bit of fun. My initial impressions with the Audi's new look was so-so, but let me tell you, it grows on you. The overall design is less rounded and more in your face. Its now more aggressive and cornered look definitely makes it look the part in this day and age. The new LED headlights and turning signals look like they have just been torn out of an Iron Man suit and stuck on the car. They look awesome and elegant, and they will probably require you to sell your kidney if you ever have to replace them. The interior continues the trend of the exterior, angular shapes with flowing lines throughout the entire cockpit. The interior is minimalistic, yet retains its functionality and amazing ergonomics. The seats, which in our case are part of the S-Line package, are very comfortable and provide great support. Even during long and sometimes rough journeys, the seats are nice and comfortable and make sure your back feels as functional going out of the car as it did going in. Along with S-Line seats, there is also an S-Line 3-spoke steering wheel, which, much like the seats, comes with great ergonomics and the high-quality materials and stitching you expect from a premium brand. As one of the most advanced products in Audi's family, you can also expect the Q7 to spot one of the most advanced technology on the market today. There is an option to have a 12.3-inch vertical cockpit for the driver, which works very well, without any lag or unnecessary reflections when facing direct sunlight. The menu consists of several sections: onboard computer information, media, contacts, and even the navigation itself, which is impressive and highly detailed. The 7-inch central display comes standard with plenty of options and customization, which should satisfy anyone. However, the menu can be a bit cluttered sometimes, with some features being hard to find. Overall, the central display works nicely and is nice to use for both the passengers and the driver. Despite the global tendency of bigger cars are better, Audi designers have managed to make the new Q7 smaller and lighter than its predecessor. Yet, with the addition of new 8-speed automatic gearbox and redeveloped 3-liter TDI engine, it has somehow also gotten faster.
It has actually quite sufficient amount of torque. According to the official data, it has 600 Nm of torque, which are available from just 2000 RPM, and 272 horsepower to boost this thing up to 100 km/h in just 6.5 seconds. And that's an impressive number, considering the fact that we're driving 7-seater SUV. And we have 3.5 passengers in the back. And the inclination is roughly 10%. Now, there are certain modes you can use in Audi, they call Drive Select. You have comfort, you have individual, you have efficiency, you have dynamic. And then, we have off-road mode. We'll test that later on, by the way. In comfort, the steering wheel varies its resistance and tightness, and the responsiveness of the pedals are more than okay. But if I press button again, the gearbox went into dynamic mode automatically, lowered the gear, responsiveness of the pedal increased, the steering wheel is way more tighter than it used to be, and the car is simply rocking. I mean, it's probably like a Porsche, but in Audi body. Ooh. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Super responsive, super fast, still very fuel efficient. By the way, the fuel efficiency in comfort mode, if you drive within the speed boundaries, and that's quite an easy task in this car, will be roughly 6.5 liters. That's the lowest I could get. While in dynamic, with air conditioning, with 4 passengers, and going up the hill, we're getting around 8 or 9 liters of diesel, and that's, in my understanding, is quite an impressive result for a 2-ton vehicle.
The vast majority of modern SUVs are designed to conquer the asphalt, with the off-road option being there just to tick another checkbox. We didn't expect much from the Audis, as similar SUVs don't really perform very well off-road, yet we were pleasantly surprised. The Audi's off-road mode allowed for a lot of torque at low RPMs, while the Quattro system was making sure every wheel had the torque it needed. In our case, the suspension was not pneumatic, yet it performed very well and gave a smooth and comfortable ride. The new Q7 has diverged quite a bit from the style of its predecessor. It's more fuel efficient, faster, lighter, smaller yet spacious. The quality of the materials is still excellent. The standard infotainment system is probably the best available. It's fun to drive, comfortable to sit in, surprisingly good off-road, and you still have a lot of options. Since the first day we picked up the car, we didn't want to leave it behind. There was a constant desire to go somewhere, to discover something new, and just to drive it around. And the surprisingly excellent fuel efficiency for its size and class, along with excellent comfort, allowed us to do so whenever we wanted, and to go wherever we wanted to. Don't misunderstand, we know 62,000 euros as a starting price is a lot of money for a car, but after driving it, we don't really mind. And if you can afford it, we insure, neither will you.